Hello students, let us discuss about the preliminary steps involved in registration of a company, and also let us discuss about the relationship between the articles of association and memorandum of association of a company. The following are the preliminary steps which are undertaken by the promoters to get registration of their company. Deciding the type of company. The promoter has to decide which type of company he wants to register. As per the Companies Act 2013, both public company and private company can be registered. Even one-person company can be registered, but as private company only. Any company may be registered as a company limited by shares, limited by guarantee, with or without share capital. A company may even get registered with unlimited liability. Hence, the promoter has to decide the type of company he wants to register. If the promoter wants to register one-person company, then he should make sure that the subscribers that subscribes to the memorandum is a citizen of India, resident in India, is not a member of any other one-person company. Deciding the location of a registered office, the promoter has to decide the location of registered office of the company. At least the state where the registered office is located must be decided. In case the promoter is unable to decide the exact place of registered office, this decision is essential to recognize the registrar of the companies to whom the application for registration of the company is to be given. Once the state is decided, the promoter has to decide the company address for correspondence. Acquiring a director's identification number from the central government. Acquiring director's identification number is compulsory for the person who wants to be a director of a company. It is unique and permanent number given by the central government. Acquiring digital signature. Digital signature is an electronic signature through electronic means. In order to get company registered, the companies are required to e-file documents with digital signature, as manually signing e-file documents is not possible. Thus, promoters and other authorized individuals like chartered accountants, company secretaries, solicitor are required to acquire digital signatures. Selecting and reserving company name. A proper name has to be selected by the promoter of his intended company and get the name reserved. He should apply for reservation of company name in the form of INC1 with the specified fee to the registrar. The application must be given to the registrar of the state in which the registered office of the intended company is to be located. The name of a proposed company is reserved for a period of 0 days from the date on which application is received. Drafting memorandum. In Schedule 1 of the Companies Act 2013, tables A, B, C, D and E comprises formats of memorandum for different types of companies. By taking into consideration these tables, promoter of the company along with the solicitor, company secretary and so on draft the memorandum of the company. The memorandum of an one-person company should contain the name of a nominee of the member of the memorandum with his prior permission in written form. Drafting articles. The Articles of Association is the essential document of the company, which includes regulation for internal management of a company. The articles may include prescribed matters, additional matters. A promoter can draft the article by choosing the suitable format for his intended company. The promoter has to organize for drafting the articles if we don't want to adopt format of the articles in totality. Inspecting the drafts. The memorandum and articles drafted by the promoter must be inspected by the registrar to prevent mistakes and delays in the registration of the proposed company. Printing of the memorandum and articles. The memorandum and articles must be printed as per the specifications given in the Act. Stamping of the documents. Memorandum and articles must be stamped as per the stamp laws applicable to the respective document. Date of the documents. Date should be specified on memorandum and articles. After the stamping date, any date may be chosen for dating the documents. Obtaining signature of the subscriber. There should be minimum 7 subscribers in the public company, 2 subscribers in the private company, and 1 subscriber in one-person company. Getting consent of the nominee in case of a one-person company. In order to include the name of the nominee of the subscriber in the memorandum in case of one-person company, prior consent has to be acquired from the nominee in written form number INC 3. Acquiring declaration has to compliance with the legal requirements. A declaration in form number INC 8 should be acquired by the promoter of the company. Getting affidavit from subscribers and persons named as first directors. A promoter must also acquire an affidavit in form number INC 9 from every subscriber to the memorandum and from individuals who are named as first directors in articles of association. Acquiring particulars of subscribers, directors, etc. The particulars of the following people must be acquired by the promoters. Particulars of every subscriber to the memorandum, particulars of individuals stated as first directors in the articles of the company, particulars of individuals stated in the articles as first directors of the company in other firms or corporate bodies. Get consent of the first director. The promoter must get the written consent of the individual who wants to act as the first directors of the company. Consent must be obtained in prescribed manner. Getting approval of the sectoral regulators. At times, a company aims to possess objects which requires registration or approval of sectoral regulators like Reserve Bank of India, Securities Exchange Board of India. In such a situation, promoter has to get approval from the sectoral regulators. Drafting contracts. If the promoter intends to include other contracts in the terms of incorporation of the company, then he will draft such contracts. Now, let us discuss about the relationship between the Articles of Association and Memorandum of Association. The relationship between the Articles and Memorandum of Association can be understood with the help of the points which we will be discussing now. Articles subordinate to memorandum. Generally, the articles does not provide powers to a company which are not discussed by the memorandum, and it does not give any false rights which are compatible with the memorandum. The memorandum outlines the main aim behind the establishment of the company, whereas the articles outline the way in which the internal management of company is to be administered. Memorandum should be read in connection with the articles. To define uncertainty with respect to the memorandum, to complement the matters of memorandum, except those matters which are as the statute must be considered by the memorandum. Articles can either define or complement the scope of memorandum, but it cannot expand or enlarge it. Words or phrases of the memorandum can't be modified or regulated by the articles. The articles cannot regulate any aspects of memorandum. If in case any uncertainty takes place in the memorandum, then the articles can be viewed only for classifications. The basic conditions in the memorandum are explained clearly with the help of articles. Differences of Memorandum of Association, Articles of Association. We have 6 points. First, let us have the charter. In Memorandum of Association, it is considered as a charter of the company and defines the nature of its business, nationality, and capital. It also outlines the company's relationship with the outside world. Coming to Articles of Association, they are considered as a subsidiary to the memorandum and provide regulations for the internal management. Coming to the scope, Memorandum of Association, the scope related to the activities of the company and the aspects beyond which the company cannot move are outlined in the memorandum. Articles of Association outline the rules for fulfilling the objectives of the company as specified in the memorandum. Importance: it is considered as a supreme document. of the company. It is a charter of the company. Articles of association are considered secondary to the memorandum. Presence. Memorandum of association is essential for all companies to have their own memorandum of associations. Articles of association. A limited company by shares does not require to have its own articles. Alteration. It involves strict restrictions on alteration with respect to memorandum of association. A special resolution facilitates alteration of articles of association for a company. Parties responsible for approval. Any action of the company which ultraviolates the memorandum is considered and cannot be approved even by the shareholders. Any act which ultraviolates the articles can be ratified by the shareholders. Thank you.